Good morning, everybody. It is day 17 of the 21-day challenge. The days are passing quickly, and I hope you are feeling some progress in your own life. I know I am feeling progress in mine, and it's really been a time of reflection and thinking about new goals for my future, things that I want to take on, things that I want to let go. It's motivated me in new directions, which has been great. And I'm just happy when there's a challenge like this, or even at the start of a new year or a new birthday. Those are good times to stop and reflect and think about, how do I want to live my life from this day forward? And think about new goals and just reassessing the things that you're taking on and seeing what is important and what isn't, and letting other things fall by the wayside. So I'm hoping that you guys are just continuing on, and thank you for still being here with me, and starting my day off right. I filled up my water, and I did my balance on the bottoms of my feet. And I'm loving this, by the way. I don't know if you guys, how many of you are the oil users, but this balance is really nice. And like I said the other day, one day I just put it on the bottoms of my feet, and I did it on my wrists and behind my ears as well, and that was real nice. So it's not hot. I don't find that I have to mix it with the carrier oil. And I have two oils here today that I was going to talk to you guys about that I love to keep on hand, and I've used quite a bit with my children. Is Melaleuca Oil is one of them. And this is same, you might know it as tea tree oil also. Melaleuca Oil is so good to fight, helps to fight infections. It helps with sicknesses and that. And what I find that I use this mostly for is my children when their ears are hurting. And you never want to put oils in the ear. You only want to, like a roller blend would be good, or if you just have some tea tree oil and you mix it with a carrier oil and just put it, you'd roll it right behind the ears on each side. So that's how I use this, and it's been very helpful through the year. The other one is Adaptive. And this is a newer oil that I've had for a while now. I've used it enough that this is my second bottle. But I love it. This is just one that, again, helps you to feel more balanced and calm. So it's a great start to your day, especially if you know you have a stressful day in front of you. And again, I just put this behind my ears and on my wrists, and this is what I used today with Adaptive. So that is one of my new favorites. So little additives to help, little enhancements. There's so many things we can do for ourselves to start our day off right. Such as getting up and getting that fresh air and getting your water and moving first thing, and maybe getting some oils diffusing, or whatever it is that helps you to feel like you've started your day on a good foot, and so that way you can accomplish the tasks you have before you. So today I just wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about staying focused. It's hard today. We have such a distracting world with distracting news and events, and we all have busy lives and so much to handle and take care of, and sometimes it's hard to keep our focus. And when a schedule is ever changing, it can be hard to I got to get back on track and get back onto my path that I was trying to head into today. And I know for me with school, when I have to leave once or twice during the day, sometimes 3 times to take my boys to and from work, it can really be a distraction to my day and the schedule that I was trying to do. And that's why I've made adjustments. And I was sharing the other day that we do our history and science in the evening after we do our family devotions. And that works for us right now because it's a time frame that we are always home and we can be consistent. And so that's the season that we're in right now, and it's the sacrifice that you make for your children, and I'm happy to do that to get them started with their lives. And we raise them to grow their wings and to fly and to be independent and to become good people in society. And so we're happy to get them started and on their feet. But I do find that it's hard for me to keep my focus when you have to go and come back, and you try to get back on track. So I try to get my younger ones schooled early in the day, and then get whatever tasks we have to do during our day, and then I do the history and science at night, and that's the time that we can all come together, that we're all home together, so that works. But keeping your focus can be hard with all of the interruptions in a day, and I do believe we have to be flexible, and we have to be good at getting back on track. So there's always going to be things that interrupt our day or our schedule or our goals or our week, and we have to allow ourselves that, rather than saying, well, it was New Year's Eve and I didn't make my resolution, so that's out the window, I'll wait till next year. To me, that's not good enough. I'm a firm believer of starting something on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock just to begin something new, instead of waiting till Monday or waiting till the first of the year. I love that they started this 21-day challenge in February rather than in January. And one of the things that I think is nice about that is because some people do have New Year's resolutions, and by February they might be starting to run a little ragged with them. And so it's a nice time to begin something and say, hey, we can keep going. So keeping that focus is so important. And doctor appointments come up, unexpected errands, unexpected visits, and things that you just have to take care of come up in a day, and it takes you off the track that you were on. So we have to be good at saying, okay, I can get back on track. Let me just take a breather, get back on track, and continue on with your day. If you can train yourself to do that, I know in the days that when I'm able to accomplish that, and it's been something I've had to get good at since the boys started working. How long has it been now? I think a couple years now for my oldest. And so getting back on track has been something I've had to work on these last couple of years. And I've already been through this once before when my adult children were young and we were seeing them off to work. That was a time of doing the same thing, that you'd be running them to and fro and trying to get back on track. So I feel very seasoned at this, but I do have my days where it's out the window, where I just know that I've lost the day, and we try again the next day. And you have to have grace with yourself for that. But if you can train yourself and get good at starting again when you get back home, or when you get done with that unexpected task or interruption, then when you climb into bed at night, you do feel so much better. We have to have a flexible mentality, especially having that with ourselves and having grace with ourselves, for that things don't always go as expected. They just don't, and there will always be things that come in the way of our goals, and some things sabotage us, and we have to be aware of that, and we have to be aware of distractions that we let in that we don't have to let in. But there are some things that happen that we just can't set aside, that we do have to deal with. And so those are the things I'm talking about, and just trying to keep our focus, that after you take care of a task, you get back on track and keep your focus to the end goal of your day. We only have so many hours in the day, and we can only accomplish so much, but if we can keep our focus and just stay to the task, and don't procrastinate when you're trying to get something done, just do it. By the end of the day, you feel so much better about yourself. You climb into bed with a happy heart, and you wake up the next day more confident to be able to do that again. And so you want to build on your actions and your thought process, and little by little retrain yourself to not only have grace and flexibility with yourself, but to keep a focus, and to be reassessing your plate and how full it is, and what you're taking on and what you shouldn't be taking on, and always visiting these things so that you can get to that smooth, simple life that we all want to live. Being busy is a good thing, but being overly busy is very sabotaging to our life and to our goals and to our family. So keep your focus with what is most important to you. Write down the things that you want to accomplish in a day that are most important. We can have a running list, but maybe we can just start off the things that are the most important, so that those are the things that we really want to accomplish in a day. I've had people ask me before, how do you do your laundry with a big family, and how do you keep up on things, and and laundry, I don't think there's any magical thing about doing laundry. I think that it's a matter of you just do it. The basket's full, you wash the clothes, you put them away. So many things in our life. The sink is full of dishes, or dinner needs to be cooked, or the house needs cleaning. You just do it. You just don't hesitate. Don't take time to think about it or procrastinate about it. Just do it. Put those tennis shoes on and get moving, and just move in your body. If you can't do a structured exercise program, that's okay. But you just got to get yourself going and accomplishing tasks and being flexible about your focus, so that you're able to train yourself to get back on task when you are interrupted. I hope that can encourage you a little bit. I hope that your day can be good. I hope you can keep your focus through this day and tomorrow and make that a new habit. And I'll be back with you again tomorrow to hopefully give you new pointers and tips. And in the meantime, go live your best fruitful life. Go after your dreams. And remember that you are never too old, and it's never too late. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.